Hello, welcome if you're new here. Welcome back if you've been here before. I am uber excited, whatever that means. Isn't an Uber like a Lyft? Y'all, words just be taking on new meanings. I am excited for this video. I'm fidgeting because we are digging into Notoriously Morbid, their Spellcast Beauty side of the brand, Lady of Shalott. And I have a plan for it. I'm excited. So we're going to do one look, one eye, which I don't prefer, right? But we're going to do it to get through this palette. And because I was going to do one look, both eyes. But then I'm like, that would be like, how many videos? And so I do just want to get through it. I don't know why I'm struggling trying to open it. You just lift it like this. I don't know what was wrong with me. I'm excited. So this is what she looks like. She's gorgeous. Oh, she's lovely. Tuesday's member request that we're going to do, it calls for a neutral eye. And so we're going to be down here. We're going to be down here for that. So we're still going to use this palette for that, but then that'll just be the same eye because, you know, it's the whole look thing. So what my thought was, because I'm looking at it like, how can I just knock these looks out and then come back later and just play, right? So y'all know I'm like, well, you can use these four, you can use these four, you can use these four. So we're going to use these 6 for one look. That's going to be nice and dark. Do I want to start that dark? Because y'all know I love dark. Maybe I should start down here. I don't know. Down, I don't know. We were going to do these 6 shades and these 6 shades. Or these 9 and these 9. That'll be and this will be kind of basic. And this will be basic compared to, damn. I think, yeah, we're going to stay up here because for the neutral look, the nude look, the natural look, we're going to be in here. So we may just come across. So my fingers are being weird. They're getting stiff. So we may use these 9, but we're definitely going to use these 6. We may use these 9. We're definitely going to use these 6. But I do think we can manage all 9, especially if I put like 2 in the transition area, 2 lower lash line, all of that. And I just realized I didn't do my inner rims. We're going to put, just grab at random, and they're both almost the same shade, right? Yay me. These are both from MAC. This one is Sick Tap Bro, and this one is Skip the Wait List. So Sick Tap Bro, Skip the Wait List. We're going to put Sick Tap Bro in our inner rims. I am sweating, y'all, and I am not complaining. I had a situation with my heater, and I went to the office, and they fixed it the next day, which was today, and it's on 69, and I am sweating, as you see. And I got used to layering up the last couple of days, because I kept thinking maybe because it just got so cold so fast, that's why my heater was acting up, but no, it really was something wrong with it, and they fixed it the very next day. But I have on leggings under my sweatpants, and this is a thick shirt, and I did think to put on a different shirt, and I was like, nah, let's just leave this on. I mean, a thinner shirt, and the thermostat is on 69, and I am hot. In a sexy way and also not in a sexy way. Let me rush and do this because, all right, Joe, this isn't winding up anymore. Oh! And I know I do go through some liners quicker than others, especially the darker ones. But I didn't know. My eyebrow pencil I used today, I have like just a piece of a nub on that one left too. I wonder if I have a backup of this one, or if I'll wait to get another one since I have skipped the wait list, even though it's a little bit lighter than this one. What? I do have the brown one from NYX. The brown one from NYX, though, I don't want to say it irritates my eyes. It irritates, but not in a way that I'm like, I need to take it off. It just makes my eyes a little teary and a little itchy for a little while. I have sweat beading on my face. I do have on the City Beauty lip oil, and I put this from Fenty on top of it. Y'all, we did a 15-minute base face. Brows were already done, though, so it might have been more than that. We use that Estee Lauder concealer again, and we have that patch that I have. It showed up just like it did yesterday when I used this. So I'm like, I don't know what's up with that. because I did put a dot over there. I put a dot here, and a dot here. And I do have that same patch over here too. But this one, after I powdered down, like the patch was like, hey, what's up? And I put more on, and it still was like, girl, we ain't going nowhere. The one on the other side is shy, but we're not. Like, what? So this is skip the wait list. So yeah, this, I never use a black. I know I just switched sentences. I never use a black on my inner realms because whatever black eye pencil I use, it irritates my lids. Whatever that ingredient is, across the board, irritates my lids. I was going to blend this out, but we're not, because we're going to put shadow over it anyway, y'all. I am sweating. I am so sexy. So I just need to remember that we're doing 2 different eye looks. And so let me take out another. So we're going to be using quite a few of the Esom V27s. These are the newer ones. These are the older ones. The newer ones, they're angled, the bristles, and it's a black handle. The older ones are this one. They're not angled, and it's the silver handle. So I'm pretty sure we're going to use a lot of these. I don't know. I may hold up the palette. These are the Esom T37s. Y'all know I like angle brushes. So let's go ahead and prime the eye, do the intro. Where's my groundwork paint pot? And take out another one of these brushes. I'm excited for this look. I am sweating. Jeez, I need to stop dabbing because I don't want to pull off the makeup that's there. Hello again and welcome. My name is Dion. I call this the crazy troll nation of YouTube. The crazy why? Knowing it's okay to, do I want to do one eye at a time? No. I mean, yeah, but then I'll shoot. I don't know. Because when I go back and forth, sometimes I get confused. Yeah, y'all be confused myself. This is called the Crazy Troll Nation. Why? You saw a hint of it already. It's like, girl, what are you doing? I don't know. I just know I'm doing something. The crazy is knowing it's okay to be your authentic self in a world where people will tell you who and how you should be. It's very freeing to just be who you are. You may lose some people when you stop being who they expect you to be, and that's okay, because do you want to be surrounded by people who only like you and appreciate you because you're who and how they think you should be, or would you rather be accepted and loved for who you are? That's the question. If the latter, be yourself. The troll part is not caring too much about the beauty community standards. You set the standard for yourself. Try not to feel like you need to use a certain brand, a certain tool, or a certain technique, because that's what they're telling you in whatever video you're watching. Use whatever you want to, however you want to get your makeup on in a way that you are satisfied with it. Here at the Crazy Troll Nation, we believe in self-acceptance and self-love, embracing our natural features, enhancing them if we want to, when we want to, but never feeling like we have to. Love yourself for who you are and for how you look, even when you're not wearing face paint. That's what the Crazy Troll Nation is. That's our motto. That's what we stand for. If this is your first time hearing it, I hope it resonates with you. If you've heard it over and over and over and over, I hope it has become a part of your daily affirmations. Just to love yourself for who you are. Be yourself. And just accept yourself, regardless of what you are or are not wearing. So this is a lot of groundwork paint pot. I dug in here one day and it scooped up like a whole chunk. And so I do feel like I put too much on, and it's not even really much to scrape off because it does smooth out very well, as you see. But I do feel like I put too much. We'll see if it makes a difference. Y'all, this patch right there is just tripping me out. So I don't, am I going to hold up this palette? Looking at the clock. I could hold it up, but then am I going to end up with my finger cramping? Which sometimes happens. Oh, there's something in this eye. I have eyebrow pencil that flaked off, because sometimes it gets caught in my lashes, and then it'll kind of flake down under my eye, or in my eye, which is probably what happened. So, oh man, the shade names are on the back, so we're not even gonna deal with that. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to hold this the entire time. So, oh, these are beautiful. Because of how we're holding it, these are on this side, so that's gonna be this eye. This side will be this eye. Man, wow. we're going to start with this shade. I kind of just want to do, we said this side, right? See, this is what I'm saying. I get confused. This is when I'm thinking I should have just done one eye at a time. But we're going to try and fly through the lid over here and into the crease, because it'll crease in the crease because I have hooded eyelids. So we're going to put that there. And we're going to take this shade. So it's going to be kind of monochromatic. And again, we're just getting these on. See, oh, see what they look like. It is something in this eye. Just to see what they look like. But when we come back later and just hop around this palette, that's going to be fun. Because it's like, girl, what are you doing? I don't know, but we doing something. We're going to take another one of those brushes. And I want to take this, even though it's a purple. Because I know sometimes we just do the, oh. It looks like a shimmer. It looks like a metallic, but it's, wow. Was I aggressive? That was a lot. Did y'all see that? So we're gonna put, y'all, this is pretty. This is easy. These are working so well. Oh my. It looks like it wants to be a matte, but it clearly has some shimmer in it. This shade. That was a lot of pigment there. I'm gonna put that down. We're gonna take, oh. So now we have this brown, that brown, and that brown. So I don't want to, let's do it. We're gonna take the lighter brown. So far we've used 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna put this over here. Do I need a more dense brush? A denser brush? A brush that's more dense. I remember a while ago I was saying something, and I was saying it was so convoluted and so backwards, and I said, y'all speak troll by now, don't y'all? And some of y'all commented, yeah, we understood exactly what you said. I was like, damn, that's kind of scary. I think I need a brush that's more dense. We're going to come back to it. We're going to go to the other side. Oh, that's pretty. When I'm looking here, I'm looking exactly what I'm doing with the brushes. When I look up here, I'm looking at the bigger picture. That's nice. That's nice. All right, we're going to put that down. We're going to go to the other side. Is that side? Creasing just a little bit. Is this the right brush? Because the other one over here has concealer on it. I'm just making sure I'm getting all the lines out. Alrighty. We're going to do the same. Oh, I kind of want to do this one first. These are, oh my gosh, because the other two are greenish. Ooh, this is nice. This is nice. Oh man, and they're so easy to work with. I have 0 fallout. 0. I'm going to put that brush down, keep it moving. We're going to take, damn, these are nice. This has shimmer in it as well. This one right here, sorry for that glare from the mirror. I'm going to take this green down here. This is creamy. I'm going to put that here. This is nice. Oh, man. And yes, I realized we didn't use any of these 3 yet. And if we don't, that's okay. But I'm going to try and get all 9 on, which y'all know I can do. Sometimes I do using like 9 shades. When I have a 9-pan palette, I'm like, oh, we'll just use these 3 or 4. We end up using the whole thing. That's pretty. Subtle but pretty. This is nice. That is pretty. Put that down. Let's keep it moving. We're going to go into this darker green. It's not a green. It's like a brown green. Y'all know I have trouble with what colors or what. It's part of my charm. Well, that flows nice with that. Nice. Oh man, I'm so glad I got this palette. Thank you to those of you who use my Notoriously Morbid code. It gives you 15% off. It is affiliated. So thank you for those of you who do use that. They had a 30% off for Black Friday. That they had their own code for. But I did put on my community tab that if you were wanting something from them, 30% is better than my 15%. Shop the better sell. Excuse me. Because when I do post sales, I will let you know. I won't just, because sometimes I see people, they'll be like, oh, yeah, my code will give you 10% off. And I'm like, yeah, but the sale is 25% off or something. You know what I mean? I'm just like, don't you want your people to get the best deal? Maybe not. We're going to take, ooh, we're going to take this one. I was going to take that gray, but this is like a, I don't know. But I like it. We're going to put this down here. Ah, this is great. What did I just do? Was it? It was this one, right? Because I started to take this one. Then I think I came down here. Yeah, that's the one we used. This is nice. What? Looking at the shapes, not that it matters much because it is two different looks. But still. Oh, this is nice. These are nice. Oh my gosh. All right, put those down. So these brushes are gonna go in here. So that'll get taken to the kitchen. Ooh, do I have, I know I have 4 E45s. So we're gonna take out 4 of those. I wanna get rid of these E49s. I'm gonna see if Grace wants to trade, because I know she likes the fluffier brushes. Damn, this is pretty. So over here, we're gonna take this shade over here. We're over here. We're gonna put this right here on the first half. Yo, I'm sweating. Look at my face. I'm gonna have to turn that down to like 67. Y'all like 67, but y'all got on leggings and sweatpants. That's nice. I'm gonna put that, we'll leave that one there. Now we're gonna take this. Don't ask me why we're taking the purple. This is a very light shade. This would be nice. After this, I think I'll use this for brow bone, because I know I like that strip of light, and it doesn't matter to me if it is matte or not matte. I want to pat my face, but I don't want to pull out what's on there or pull off what is on there already. We're going to take, who am I supposed to be over here? These are Scott Barnes number 60. We're going to take this shade right here. So now we just have, excuse me for that, my throat. We just have these 2 browns to use. Dang. Maybe I'll deepen down the corner with one of them. So we will, yeah, we use those 2 browns. We'll have used these 9 shades. And it is unfortunate that the other 2 are browns. Oh, wow, I like this. I like it a lot. What time is it? Okay, I got time. Girl, just relax. Oh. Ooh. Yo, I'm sweating. Oh, you know what? Girl, you got a fan down here. All right. And it doesn't tilt. So it's kind of blowing like right here, which is good because then it won't make... Woo. I'm going to have to pat because... at least get the ball of sweat off. With that Scandinavia, the makeup finishing spray, even when I sweat, when I pat my face, my makeup looks exactly like it did before I even patted. And I'm like, how does that happen? So we just have these 2 to use. We'll figure that out over here. Damn. Fuck. Did we use that shade? Did we use... I know we didn't use these 2. Damn it. Let's take this one. I'm gonna have to watch this back because I don't remember like what exactly we put over here. Oh, this is darker than I thought. Oh, nice. And I was about to panic, and then I looked at it, was like, oh, okay. Wow. I like it. I like it. I know I'm acting silly, y'all. I am so excited. I wanted to do a look yesterday, but I had a migraine in the morning, and so I didn't want to push it. So we have no need for this one, so we're going to put that one back home. Brow arch. We're going to be funky. So did we use this one? We have one of blue. Shit. I don't think we use this one. We're gonna put that up here. And usually I don't put a colorful shade up here. But that's what we're doing today. Oh man, these are so easy to work with. I have like 3 specks of fallout. Oh, that's cute. I can see where it starts and stops, so let me blend that. That's nice. That is nice. Lower lash line. We're going to take out 4. Oh, don't fall. Okay, fall on my lap. 4 of the Fenty 220s. Because we're going to do lower lash line. What do we... We're going to take this brown. And we're just going to do an outer V with this brush. Which one did we dip into? This one. I didn't pay attention that it was a lot of browns on this side. So we're just doing an outer V, and you can see the shape. And we're gonna put that other brown underneath in our lower lash line. We're actually just gonna fill it in. So we're gonna use the flat side of the brush versus the pointy side, which is what we use to get the shape. And we're gonna do brown on upper lash line because that'll even that out. And I don't remember which brush that was that we used, and so we're just gonna take a random brush and just blend that right there. I do want more. Okay, which one did we use? I think that one, I'm not sure. And we're just going to put a little bit up here. Just want to add some depth up here. Not a lot, just a little bit. I don't remember if that's the one we used or not, to be honest with you. I'll watch this back and be like, girl, you used all 3. So I do like this better. Yeah, a little bit more up here. Right there. Yeah, I like that better. Excuse me for smacking. So just want to circular motions. I think this is a Blend Bunny brush. It's a B5 or a 6, a B5. I seldom use this brush. I just want like right here. Okay, put that brush away. So we're gonna take, which brown did we not use? I don't even know, yo, I don't know. I'm gonna put this on our lower lash line over here. And then we'll finish up on the other side. This side we'll probably just put black. We'll just be simple today and not deal with the water activated liners. And so that evened out this line over here. A little bit more right here in the corner. So that eye is done. What do we have left over here? Did we use the blue? I feel like I don't remember. Did we use the gray? Did we? What did? I feel like we used all 3 of these because these are greenish. I think we used this one. What the hell? We're gonna do an outer V with this black. I know we didn't use the black. And so we're going to do the V, and then we're going to turn it sideways and just kind of fill it in. This is called their precision brush, and as you see, you can be precise. Then we're going to turn it sideways and just blend it using the tip and the side to blend it, alternating side to side between the tip and the flat side. That's nice. We're gonna do the flat side very lightly, y'all. This black is black. I remember when I swatched it, I was like, "Ooh, boy, Toledo Batman." Okay. And so, I think we want to leave that right there. Yeah, we're gonna bring this over. We're gonna have like a graphic line. Yeah. Gonna leave that just like that. Yep. Lower lash line. I don't remember. I want to say we used all the shimmers. Did we use this blue? I don't think we used the blue. We're going to put this on the first half of lower lash line. Did we use the gray? Damn it. Like, I don't... I remember I used to write out looks, what color's going to go where, and then somewhere along the line I stopped doing it. And I kind of like it, except now, like, when I forget, like, I like the look, but I forget, like, what's where. I forget, like, what I used or didn't use. So I don't know if we used, I do know we used all 9 over here. I don't, did we use that green? I think this is that shimmer green. Damn. We used the gray, that was for outer corner. Oh, something fell in my eye. Did we use this shade? Did we use this gray shade? I want to say yes, but I'm not sure. Let's take this on our outer, the outer portion of our lower lash line. Looking at it by the brush marks, it doesn't look like I used it. I see a mark from when I did the sponge tip applicator, when I did the swatches. So hopefully we did use everything. Hopefully we did use all 9 of these for this eye. I do know we used all 9 of these for this eye. So we have the look next Tuesday. So I'm gonna stay away from down here, which means what I'm gonna use, because these are the only shades I have left to use: 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So we only have those 12 shades to use. So we could just do one more look and just save out those more neutral shades for the look on Tuesday. Because I was thinking 6, 6, and 6, which would have gave us 4 looks. I like this. So so maybe we'll just do like these 6 for the next look. We'll figure it out. So far we've used 18 shades. And I am digging it. Do I want to use you? We're going to use black. Is that even going to show up? I kind of want to do Contemplative State, because that'll add, yeah, we're going to do Contemplative State. We're going to do black on this side. I'll turn this fan off because it'll dry out the liner faster. Taking 2 of our MAC 210s. Contemplative State is my skin tone until I get near my my brow area, and then it looks mustard. But I like sometimes, like with a look like this, when I put that here, because it just adds a little something different. So instead of having like a darker eyeliner, it gives it a look almost like negative space. That's what it does. So this is Black Mirror Max Paint Pot. The paint pots are designed, formulated, I should say, to be used for shadow bases, like groundwork that I put on top of the Fenty primer. The fluid lines are designed to be eyeliners, and you see you can use them interchangeably, and I do. And so I did not buy the black fluid line because I use this one as an eyeliner, and I didn't buy the brown. I didn't buy the brown paint pot because I have the brown fluid line, and I do always use them interchangeably. But they are different. The formula is different. If you've ever used them, you'll notice that there is a difference. There's a gap right here, but what brush was that? Was it this one? I'm just pressing whatever shadow is in the brush. Oh shoot. This is a pointy brush. As you can tell, it will go right where you put it. I'm gonna go back in the palette, which I don't know why it's so hard for me to open this. Just gonna take a tiny bit of that black, just a tiny bit, and use the side of the brush, not the pointy part of the brush. Now we're using the pointy side. I'm not. I'm gonna take this brush. This is a Esom V09. And we're just going to use this just to blend that out. We're pulling out the paint pot, mixing it with the shadow, because it's looking kind of messy. You know what? We're going to leave it. Now we're going to take Contemplative State. I did say I was going to do a brown, but we're not. Contemplative State paint pot. I thought this was going to be what groundwork is to me, but because it gets more mustard as I get up toward my brow bone, I definitely had to cover it up with a darker shadow so you couldn't see it. And so that's why there's like so much of this, because I don't use it often. And so when I took a chance and tried groundwork, I was like, okay, yeah, this is it. Because it looks like, okay, it could be something there. And it's not my skin tone, but it's not really off like, what is that? You know what I'm saying? And so it does give a hint of color like under my brow if I don't put shadow up there. So this is a contemplated state. So it gives it almost like a negative space look, which I like. And so what are we going to do for the lip though, since we got two different lips? I mean, two different looks. That's nice. I like it. I like it a lot. What are we going to do for lips? What are we going to do for lips? That's going to go with both of these. This is nice. We'll do a brown over here and a black over here. Do I want to do that? Mulled wine. This is a nude. Ugh. Okay, we're going to do mulled wine. We're just going to do one color. So let's take a little bit of all of this off. Actually, I don't think it's necessary because the gloss bomb, like, it does have some stick-to-itiveness to it, and I do think it would have held this thing, the liquid lipstick. Oh, Wool of Bat. I think this one goes better with both looks. And so it's not a two-tone look, it's just two separate looks. Two-tone is when I tie them in. I do have, oh, let's just do this and get this. Let's just put this on. So this is Mulled Wine Magic, described as matte deep brown wine. And this is also from the Seriously Morbid. They did discontinue a lot of their lipsticks and even a lot of their palettes. So I don't know if this one is still there. I bought 8 total during their last buy one get one free lipstick. So I do really like their lipsticks, their formula. The metallic ones are thinner, and you can feel the sparkles in it, and you may have to build them up and color, which some people like. This is so janky. My lips are not symmetrical, and when I do a colorful lipstick, it accentuates how different they are, not only from top to bottom but side to side. I like this. I'm just taking a little bit from like right here. This is nice. Do I do want to put a shadow on top, but we're not. We're going to leave this like this. I am really digging it, y'all. So let's do our pictures. And then this side. This way. And hold up the palette for the picture for our gallery. I do always have trouble opening this, and I don't know why, because they have it where it has the lip here. So just put your nail under it. And maybe because I got nubby nails. I don't know. But I always struggle to get this open. Y'all, I'm excited. We done used 19 shades. Hopefully we used everything over. I'll see when I watch it back. So this will be for the gallery. Thank you so much for being here with me. Let me know what you think of these looks. Let me know what you think of this gorgeous palette. This gorgeous palette. And stuff is popping up over here for you to watch. You will see me soon. Thank you. Leave comments below. Consider joining the membership, and make sure you subscribe. Thanks. Bye.